with Marcus McBriar and Will Radford.
Yes, hello guys, and this is take 3 of the episode 4 because I'll just say there was something wrong with personally, so I will just say of that.
I've got my so today we will be discussing the cancers in storylines in
Coronation Street and Doctor Who. And we'll also be talking about should celebrities be revealing their political views.
That's the same thing. It ties in nicely with this, doesn't it?
It does. And we'll be also talking about Princess Eugenie, whoever she is.
So, I'll start. Okay. Over the last few weeks, starting last week, ITV have started airing the long-running, what is going to be the long-running cancer storyline with Katie Wynn's character, as she's been diagnosed with cervical cancer on Corrie, and it's a really emotional storyline. If you've been affected by it, maybe you should watch it. But her performances have been really upsetting. But you were saying about it's a great thing to raise awareness for cancer in pregnancy.
Well, it is. It is. Soaps have to tackle the real life stuff, even though they are upsetting.
Yeah, but even though because the age limit is 25. And a lot of people have been moaning about it on Instagram and taking to social media about it and calling for a change in the law. Now,
Yeah.
Cut to last Sunday, Katie herself criticised the government.
Yeah.
And do you want me to read a bit of it?
Yeah, okay, you can do.
I've got it out.
Okay.
I'll get to the point. She said, I don't agree. This is where she started criticising government. She said, I don't agree with how women have got to wait until 25 to have smear tests. Firstly, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. It does happen to young people, and it's a very serious illness. What do you make of that? I think that's a criticism. Who do you think that's a...
Well, I think that's aimed at the former health minister Jeremy Hunt, who last week was replaced by Matt Hancock. But anyway, yes, that was aimed at Jeremy Hunt and the NHS. And if you excuse me, I've got to go to you know where. So, Marcus, can you steer the ship? And I'll be back. Marcus, keep talking.
Yeah, so basically, really emotional draining storyline. Basically, Cancer Awareness Month, and such as, you know what I mean. Anyway, it's so... Mom, have you got windows open? Feels like somebody's about to come in. Well, shut it then, because it feels like... So... There are so many girls who I've spoken to who don't give them their smears, and many women use smear tests, so many women don't go for this. I just think it's really important.
What do you mean? Sorry, what happened?
Because, excuse me, well, for me to continue.
Yep, definitely.
25-year-old added, there are so many girls I've spoken to who don't go for their smear test. So many women don't go for their smears. I think it's really important to highlight these women, what these women have to go through. As part of their research, Glenn and Rob Mallard have worked with Mummy Star, which helps women and their families deal with cancer in pregnancy.
Yeah.
He was diagnosed with his wife, the charity's wife. McGlynn said it was heartbreaking when I was talking to him and I couldn't get over it, and she was up. She started crying.
Yeah.
However, she said she does not know whether her character will survive or whether she will have to leave.
Yes, because obviously, sometimes.
It's going to be a long road, but a route.
Well, of course, because.
Going back, it's a very serious illness.
Definitely.
Yeah, but it's absolutely ridiculous. Do you think that's a criticism at Jeremy Hunt?
Yes. Yes, I do. I do think it's a criticism of Jeremy Hunt. Now, well, this ties in nicely to that.
Ties in nicely with what Doctor Who were.
Yes. Now, I
don't know why they're doing both.
hang on.
No. In October, like the US Grand Prix, next weekend you'll see everyone in pink. It's because it's cancer awareness.
Yes. Now, can I just say, so I like some of you, if you're watching this, was round our TV sets as we watched a bit of TV history. Of course, Jodie Whittaker made a debut, but something that really surprised me is that when not long after Sharon D. Clarke's character Grace sacrificed herself, Bradley Walsh's character Graham says, "I wish I could have had more time with her." And the reason why he says that, he reveals the jaw-dropping moment he has cancer. And this is a very, very bold decision by Chris Chibnall. Now, look, to be right of Doctor Who, you've got to be bold. Russell T Davies, Stephen Moffat, and John Nathan Turner, of course, his predecessors. But Chibnall, no one has been bolder than Chibnall. And I'm just wondering, will we see Bradley Walsh's character slowly, obviously, will we see his character slowly decline in health throughout the series?
Reading about stories about that, Rob Mallard has actually said that Katie's character will deteriorate.
Well, yes, because that's what happens with the disease. So
whether that's
gonna happen. But Bradley.
Moving on to political things. A few days later, Taylor Swift said at the Music Awards, "Thank you to all my fans, but don't forget this weekend, this Sunday, don't forget to vote against Donald Trump at the midterm elections."
Yes.
It's almost like, should celebrities be announced giving their political views?
Yes. Well, I'm gonna say this. Yeah, I'm gonna say it depends. If you're playing a politician, then no, it is not good to give your political views.
No, but do you think that, going back to Katie's comments, do you think that's an attack on the NHS, isn't it?
Yes, I've already said what I think. It is an attack on Jeremy Hunt and the NHS.
Is she right to be attacked?
Well, look, the NHS has been in decline. Like dramas like Casualty have perfectly captured what the troubles the NHS has done, and we have to applaud Casualty, because when I saw that with the character Alicia played by Chelsea Halfpenny. Oh, okay. one of the characters in Casualty, Alicia, played by Chelsea Halfpenny, wrote a blog complaining about the NHS, and I have to applaud Casualty for really tackling all the problems.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same. You have to applaud Casualty. I have to applaud Corey for this.
Yes, and
because, I mean, even Katie said that she's humbled and honoured to be given
such a big storyline.
Yeah, yes, and trust a lot. But the problem is, going back to that, yes, me and you, I agree with you that I think she should leave to pursue her career, but she's she signed the contract with Phil Coulson until 2025.
Yeah, well, Phil Coulson, I think, is gone now.
Yeah, he went 2 weeks after he employed her. But one thing I would say is, if I was an ITV boss, I would say, yeah, we want you to get rid of it, but then I wouldn't want to pay 6 years worth of
no. Now, anyway, that's not what we're talking about. We are talking about, should celebrities share their political views?
Yeah. What do you make of Taylor Swift's comments? Because Piers Morgan got very angry about that.
Yes, well, of course you'll know, any music fans, you will know that singers have been sharing their political views, particularly since the 60s, when we had that movement to protest songs by folk singers in the folk scene. So this goes back to many decades of tradition. And of course, I'm sure the old Victorian acts in the music hall days used to have a go at the prime ministers at the time, and acts in the war as well used to take the mick out of like Hitler and stuff like that. So this goes back loads and loads of years. So this is just the latest in lots of people like Kanye West, particularly in social media. But the risk is, if you're an actor and if you have, yes, because the risk, I can't name any off the top of my head, but there's some actors that.
We just mentioned we don't want to name any, but the point is, it's the same with what Taylor Swift. She's named Donald Trump. One thing that when he criticised the NHS, she didn't name anybody in the government, Rich.
Well, no, but listen, it's always a risk because actors have gotten to Ralph over political issues. I mean, Christopher Eccleston has particularly criticised the sort of the acting and the politics he has, talking about like his accent and stuff like that, that is an example, I think, that there's problems between that sometimes politics and the films and television can collide as well. So,
yeah. I mean, the problem is, it's like with, and also, I was listening to somebody who Piers was interviewing on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Is the guy, one of the guests went to a U2 concert last year.
Oh, yes.
They were having music, and then they suddenly stopped halfway through.
Yeah.
Suddenly stopped up, and the lead singer Bono suddenly stopped halfway through and gave them a 15-minute rant about his political views. And
yes.
And that's not what.
Well, to me, people like hearing their political views. So to me, that isn't bad particularly. Yeah. So no, I think that's fine. That's definitely fine.
So anyway, what do you think about Doctor Who? Do you think the BBC should be doing it? I mean,
well, I have to praise. Look, I cannot heap enough praise on Chris, Bradley Walsh, Matt Stevens, Sam Hoyle, the whole team. They gave us a fantastic episode. I thought The Woman Who Fell to Earth was absolutely brilliant. And anyone who had any fears of the show with Chris Chibnall at the helm, that was a pretty safe debut. But Bradley Walsh, my friend Ben Moss was saying to this, and Ben will say later in my review of The Woman Who Fell to Earth, which is on my channel at 8 o'clock. But anyway, Bradley, people will know him as a comic actor, but he has shown that he can do the serious stuff because, of course, he played a detective in ITV's Law and Order UK a couple of years ago. But in that moment, yeah, but in that moment when Grace tragically dies, that was a very emotional moment when she fell off the tower.
I watched it back overnight.
Yeah.
Because I knew we were going to be discussing it.
Yeah. And Bradley just gave us in that moment and the funeral, he could really tackle the serious stuff, and we have to praise.
It's like he worked with Johnny Biggs in Corrie, and when Johnny had his exit storyline, he was like, "Dad, come on, you can do that."
Yeah. See, I will just say this: when Bradley Walsh's casting was announced last February, I was like, I don't like Bradley Walsh.
No.
But from what
He's a friend of Flip and Holly and gets up to mischief when they're not working.
Oh, that's not the point. Anyway, Bradley showed that he could go to comic and then to serious at the click of a finger. Whichever an actor, you have to get the balance right. And he did. It was a brilliant performance. I cannot praise Bradley enough. And thank you to Chris Chibnall for giving him such a powerful script. And look, I predict we will see Bradley's character, Graham, his disease will be slowly declining. And then, in fact, what I predict will happen is in episode 10, they find the TARDIS. He will take off the hospital bed and he will pass on in the TARDIS.
I like what Doctor Who have done over the 13 episodes. Is they gradually, with that
10 episodes.
10 episodes, they're doing it slowly. So as they get,
so
it's like with Corrie at the moment. They're doing it with Katie's, with Glenn's character storyline. They're doing it slowly.
Yes, and you know this. People have good days and bad days. So Bradley.
I've seen Katie's performances, and I nearly.
Yeah, you nearly did cry, didn't you?
I nearly.
You'll admit it, and you don't usually get emotional, do you? With.
I'm not sure because I know why she's doing it because of family reasons. I won't go into.
Yeah. Of course.
I know. But, I mean, it's like this week, the males come and the ITV's Project 84 campaign and this male suicide storyline. That's already what they were saying on This Morning this week that has succeeded.
Yes. Yes, but Bradley, I think, look, he's going to be in the Ghost Monument, which is this Sunday. But we'll see, and it's been hinted he's not going to be in every episode. So it could be in some episodes that it could start to turn for the worse. But I predict what will happen is finding the TARDIS will actually be the story arc. And in episode 10, I predict that Bradley will be at his hospital bed. He finds the TARDIS. He takes off his mask and goes into the TARDIS. And then, obviously, passes away because obviously if he's taken the oxygen mask off, and that really starts to hit the Doctor. I think that would be really good for
even though I mean that's going to be brilliant over the next few episodes,
until December.
But behind the scenes, I'm not sure if you had saw the press day.
I know, making Jodie Whittaker laugh, but I'm just thinking, could we see one of Doctor Who's darkest moments? Could
I mean, a lot of people are saying, going back, people are saying on Doctor Who, they don't want they don't know about this. A lot of people are actually criticizing Doctor Who because you've got, at the moment with Corey, you've got the cancer storyline Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
and then well,
you've got what is it, 5 days of,
yeah, but they might not, of course, because it's Doctor Who, they won't delve into the cancer storyline as much.
no, but basically it's emotionally draining for both actors.
It is, yeah, and
for the 6 actors, meaning Rob Mellon, Kingman, Sam Ashton, and Bradley Walsh.
And when Bradley was announced in February, I think he'll just do one series because obviously his commitments involve the Chasing Doctor. So I actually think the cancer storyline will fit nicely will fit into that thought. Bradley will do this series of Doctor, and then his character won't return for series 11. Series 12. So I think we will see.
Difficult, isn't it? I mean, also what we'll see at the US Grand Prix, what we saw last year, is everyone on race day over the weekend having to wear pink because, of course, it's Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
In the US, it's very.
And I tell you what, if Bradley does pass away of
Are you saying that he's dying?
No, I meant if his character does pass away in episode 10, that is why the Christmas special could be much lighter and the series finale could have a very dark ending. But that is why the Christmas special could be more lighter and funny, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, and also, we're talking about Doctor Who, and it's tough on Bradley Walsh. Will Roach said that even when he was doing a scene with Kayla that's airing next Friday, even he was crying.
Well, he's never had that toughest story.
And he's been in it forever. So
Well, yes, he's never had a toughest storyline to be involved in, has he?
Where he has, he's been in other tough storylines before, but not.
Okay. So anyway, it remains to be seen if Graham will survive or whether he will.
Yeah. Can I just say, it remains to be seen whether Bradley Walsh's character Graham survives or his character survives in both shows.
Or both may eventually pass on. We will see.
Like I said, Bradley Walsh will get away with no payments. It's ITV's decision with the other one.
So definitely be watching.
That could end up having them paying millions and.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking, could Doctor Who, if Graham does pass on, could that have Toshin Cole's character Ryan suffer with depression? Perhaps, maybe. Could this really have an effect on the characters?
Well, depression. You talk about that. Rob Mellard has actually hinted in the Corey one that they're going to put his character down a dark and dangerous path.
Yeah, because as Ryan explained, he'd lost his mum. He'd obviously lost Grace, his grandmother, and if he loses Graham, then that could really turn him down the dark path. So it will be very interesting to see how Chris deals with it. But it's important. It's a family show.
Yeah, it's important. And one thing that Rob was saying that when he was having the meeting, and I'm not sure whether Bradley's had the same meetings with people
With Chris and stuff like that.
When he and Rob were having a meeting with Mummy Star, basically they were saying, okay, this diagnosis has happened to. They were listening to people, and the other people were saying this diagnosis had happened to me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you about it. So he basically said it's interesting. Rob said it's interesting to play.
Yeah.
It's interesting to play it that way, even though you might care for someone.
Yeah.
But then you've got to think about if what if I die? This is in terms of the characters, not.
Yeah. I get you.
And this is what people have to go through in real life.
Of course.
If I die, what will I do?
Yeah.
If you die, what will I do?
Yes. And the thing that is going to be interesting to see is Doctor Who is obviously much more family orientated than Coronation Street. I will admit that there'll be children watching. So how does Chris deal with this storyline that we've got? How does he deal with this? I mean, you know, it's going to be tough because.
Well, time with the Doctor Who one, I don't know when that was planned, but I do know with Corrie, I mean, Kate met a lady who was 30 weeks pregnant when she found out she had breast cancer and gave birth.
Yeah.
And basically died because stillborn.
Yeah.
People don't know the circumstances of cancer in pregnancy.
Yes, of course.
And you know, that's the issue here, isn't it? It's basically.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep watching Doctor Who, and we're gonna see how Graham's storyline goes.
Basically, we're gonna keep seeing Doctor Who, and as I've said, I'm gonna keep watching what's going on with.
I won't be watching Corrie because I do not like soaps. Only the stuff you use to wash your hands.
I'm gonna keep on watching. What I've seen so far is Katie is playing it magnificently. So
brilliant, and Bradley, I think. For those of you who accused him as a comic,
I wouldn't be surprised next June if she gets a.
Well, we shall see.
Well, we don't know yet. I guess that she would get nominated and Rob would get nominated, but.
Okay, I think we've talked about that a lot, so let's move on. Now, the thing I want to talk about is the W series. So, in 2019, there'll be a new Formula One series for women. So, you're the biggest fan of Formula One, Marcus. Your thoughts?
Actually, that's been announced. The W series will support the DTM, which is the Deutsche Touring Masters, which is the German Touring Car Championship.
Yeah. So.
I think it's not good because it's an all-women series. It's basically.
But that's good.
Basically, it's saying that a lot of women will basically just go to that and not try and chase their dreams of Formula One. That is the risk that we're trying to have, isn't it, Will?
Well, yeah, of course, because obviously Formula One has been going since, you know, the days when.
It's like actors. There's about so many actors, and there's not enough. Well, there's enough shows and enough movies and that. But in Formula One, there's so many drivers and only 20 seats.
Yeah. So.
And some of them who may be very talented get missed out, and then you're like, oh, I wish they could be given the opportunity.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like the youngsters need to be given an opportunity. I mean, that's why I praise Kate Oates, who used to be at Corrie and now is at EastEnders. I noticed with Corrie, she started giving the youngsters a lot more the opportunity to.
Yeah.
The big stuff. The thing with Formula One, it's changed as well. Ferrari, you don't usually go for a young person in their second year. They've immediately put in Charles Leclerc for next year. So
who could be a future star of the sport? Well, yeah, because I don't think Hamilton will win another Grand Prix.
He might win another Grand Prix,
but won't win another title.
But that's the kind of people that Formula One needs. We were going very well with Senna and Schumacher.
Yeah, unfortunately, until his death in 1994.
That's the saddest thing about 94 was lining up to be a great battle between
And the same thing. Yeah, and then the same thing happened, of course, with Jules Bianchi, who passed away in 2014.
On Wednesday, it was Murray Walker's 95th birthday.
Wow, he's doing really well, and
we don't see him in public anymore. But
well, of course, he's retired, man.
He's on a walking stick.
Oh dear, is that bad news? Is that something to be concerned about?
No.
Or has Murray been on a walking stick for some time?
Apparently for some time.
All right, okay.
But when he goes to racing, you still can't keep him out of that commentary box.
Well, that's good. At least he has the energy that he feels.
Anyway, on this women's team, you see in the United States, I watch a lot of IndyCar as well.
Of course you do.
In Indy 500, you have women drivers and men against men.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
we need if the US is the top motor racing single-seater motor racing series is having women drivers and a lot of cars. Why isn't there many teams coming into Formula One?
Ah, yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to try and get on another rant here because
No.
but it just feels like it's going to alienate.
Yeah.
You know what? Anyway, should we discuss Princess Eugenie?
Yes. Princess, who the heck she is. I'm sorry. It's just, look, none of us, do we really care about Princess Eugenie? Look, the BBC aren't even bothering to cover the royal wedding, for God's sake. It's ITV who's only...
Yes, and basically, did you see Eamon Holmes' blooper at the end of it where he cut the cake?
No, I
And
didn't.
it all fell to pieces.
Oh, dear.
And basically, you should have seen Richard Bacon. He immediately got his phone out and said, "Oh well, another wedding, another." He started attacking Ruth.
Oh, dear.
And basically said, "Oh, just simply because the ceremony's gone well for Princess Eugenie, it doesn't mean the presenters are having another wedding, another cat fight."
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is, it's kind of ironic because you've got Eugenie's wedding and Corey have had their 2 weddings this week as well.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they knew that Princess Eugenie was getting married.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, can we discuss about what do you think about Princess Eugenie? Do you think the BBC should? Well,
Yeah.
do you think the BBC should? Do you think the BBC should have broadcasted it?
Well,
did you see? Well,
yeah.
did you see Prince Harry's face?
No, I didn't.
He wasn't very happy.
Oh, dear.
So what do you think? Do you think? What do you think, Will?
So, why wasn't he very happy?
Because I don't think it was a traditional wedding, not the US style wedding of.
Oh.
You know that we got.
Yeah.
in May.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway, on to sport now. With other sport, what do you think about John Terry announcing his retirement from
Well,
football and becoming the assistant manager
of
Aston Villa?
well, I think this is a good appointment because Dean Smith has done very well with Bradford. Brentford, sorry, not Bradford. They're in League One. Brentford. Now, look, the good thing about getting John Terry is that he knows the players. They will listen to him. And look, I think this is a good appointment with Dean Smith. We need to be getting relatively new talent because, look, Dean Smith has proved himself. Steve Bruce is a bit stale. He's past his sell-by date. I think with Steve Bruce, I don't think he's the right choice anymore, really. So, yeah.
So basically, you think it'll be better? It will work out better than. Do you think Aston Villa will get to the Premier League again, or what?
I think, yeah, I think they will now. I think Steve Bruce, he's just not the right person anymore now. So, yeah, listen, it's going to be very interesting, isn't it? It's going to be very interesting, isn't it? So
I think so.
yeah, yeah. I wish Dean Smith. Who look? Let me just tell you how high Dean Smith has been rated. Sunderland tried to get him as their new manager before when they sacked Chris Coleman before they went to Jack Ross. And look, we have to praise Jack Ross. He saved St Mirren from relegation and now is doing extremely well in the tables of League One. Let's just see on the League One table. Let's see, that's League One. Where Sunderland are. Sunderland are third. This is a team that was struggling under David Moyes, Simon Grayson, and Chris Coleman. But look at what Jack has done. He is someone to be aspired to, and I think Dean Smith will do exactly the same with Aston Villa. And getting John Terry with him is absolutely brilliant. So it's going to be very interesting. And we also have to look out to James Maddison, who has been absolutely fantastic for Leicester, who is going to be in the England squad, and Jadon Sancho, the young 18-year-old. In fact, England are playing tonight. They're playing. Oh, what's your opinion of this, Marcus? It's being played behind closed doors. What is your What is your opinion of a closed door?
We're gonna have to play Croatia again.
Yeah. That's not what I'm saying though.
Croatian fans did something stupid at the World.
Yes. So
yeah, I'm not particularly happy about that.
I mean, look, closed doors, we're gonna not get that atmosphere of the fans shouting. That it's going to be. I don't think I want to watch it if it's behind closed doors. But
Sky are allowed in.
Yes, because they're a broadcaster. Fans are not allowed. So, well, we'll have to see, won't we?
Yeah, and what do you think about George Russell? We're going to have 3 British drivers on a Formula 1 grid.
Well, I don't really know much about George Russell. I must.
He's leading. He's just won. He won the GP2 championship in Russia 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Let me get on to Formula 1. Oh gosh, so look, in the next era, we could be seeing George Russell, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc.
Won't be seeing him right away.
Yes, but the point is,
Williams and McLaren are not.
yes, but the point is, we have the future for Formula One. We have the new kids on the block. You know, we have Charles Leclerc, we have Max Verstappen, who's relatively new, and we have Lando Norris, and we have George Russell coming in. So let's just see how the future is bright for Formula One.
For Britain, this could save the British Grand Prix.
This could be Hamilton's successor?
Yeah, for Mercedes, and I think we need that because I think this country needs it. I think we need it. I think Mercedes needs it, and I think we need a succession plan for Lewis to keep the wins.
Keep the wins going, because it's going to be tough.
Do you realise the reason why Sebastian Vettel was winning races in the early part of the season? Because they had the twin battery hybrid system, which an LMP1 car has.
Yeah.
Which is effectively, in Formula One, illegal.
Yeah.
Illegal. So it's like, you illegally won races.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Now, today, of course, is an extended episode of the debate, and next week we are going to be on a Wednesday. We are, yes, for episode 5. Then we're going to take a break for a few weeks, and then we'll be back. Few months.
I thought you said for a few months.
Well, no, I think we'll be back. We'll be back in November, and then we'll have the Christmas special, and then we'll be able to look back on the Formula One season in November. So yeah, we'll be back in November. So we'll be here next Wednesday, then back in November. Okay. Anyway, so right, what we're going to talk about now? Yeah.
There's a big race in America this weekend.
It's the US Grand Prix.
Oh, that's next weekend.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Pardon?
IMSA, that's the United Sports Car Championship.
Oh, okay.
That's basically like the Le Mans series, but America.
Yeah. Well, we've not got anyone. I don't think we've got anyone watching this. So, oh no, we got one viewer. We've got one viewer. So.
Don't turn it off, Will.
No. I'm not turning it off. But you know, I think
people tend to watch it later.
Of course, yes. So we'll keep going, of course. Right, as you were saying, Marcus.
So yeah, basically, it's all different. And also, you've got the Le Mans series in Japan this weekend. What did you make of Channel 4's coverage? I mean, they got accused of biasness.
I'm sorry. I have to apologise. I'm not being watched. I don't actually watch motorsport on Channel 4, so I'm afraid.
Some people are saying, who do you think's going to get? What do you make of the decision to announce the contenders for the BBC Sports Personality of the Year on the night?
Well,
because some people are saying that Lewis Hamilton should win it again for the second time in 4 years.
No, I disagree with that. I think Harry Kane should get Sports Personality of the Year. No, I think Kieran Trippier.
It will probably be our World Cup.
Our World Cup winners. Top winners? Sorry.
Do you like those young celebrities on social media during the World Cup?
Yes. But no, I think Hamilton should not get Sports Personality of the Year.
Even though he's about to...
No, sorry.
Even though he's about to equal Fangio?
No, he will not be getting Sports Personality of the Year. No, I would rather nominate our heroes who fought and didn't have any pressure. So,
they'll probably win the Team of the Year.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think is going to happen in the Nations League this weekend?
The Nations League. Well, I think it's going to be an odd atmosphere because tonight in England's history, for the first time, it's going to be behind closed doors, which is going to be spooky, and I'm not really sure that I really want to watch it. Because, you know, it's just the atmosphere. It really helps the team. How are they gonna play well without those fans? How?
I don't know.
Oh, and look, also we do have to talk about Eric Bailly. Mourinho hold him off at the last United game. Now, look, Mourinho damages players' confidence. Bailly is not going to come back from this.
Well, what do you think about Manchester United? I mean, that was a lucky escape against Newcastle.
No, that's not what I want to talk about. I'm not talking about the defeat. I'm talking about the effect. No, I'm talking about the effect on Eric Bailly and what will happen to him. Rio Ferdinand said he was hauled off after 14 minutes. 14 minutes on the pitch, and he was taken off by Mourinho. This will damage his confidence. The next time he plays is going to be terrible because his confidence is going to be gone. This is what Mourinho does. He's done this before against Watford in 2016 in his first season. Luke Shaw was hurled off straight after conceding a goal. And this is what Mourinho does. He doesn't motivate players. He can't do that. He just fractures their confidence by taking them off like Bailly was taken off after 14 minutes. The first 14 minutes on the pitch, and then straight off you go. And then and Mourinho is an idiot. He gave him a hug thinking he was saying sorry. Well, I'm not sure sorry. But it should be like, you're not sorry. You think giving me a hug is going to... No, I don't care. We've fractured a player's confidence. We have to get out Mourinho because of this. I'm sorry. He has to go. He's going to damage players sometime. And it's going to be him who is responsible. I'm sorry. It's just...
But what do you think about United's season so far?
It's been a long and painful. We need Kylian Mbappe. Yes, we need him.
It looks like he's going to us in January.
No, I think PSG will probably be keeping him. So, right. Sorry about that, right?
What do you think about the Premier League?
Well, I think it's going to be a tight battle for the Premier League title between Liverpool and Manchester City.
Anyway, John Simpson was on Good Morning Britain this morning.
Yeah.
And he was saying, I don't know what you make of that. He basically said, he's had a privileged life.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to retire yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, what do you think about do you think we need to start focusing on young people?
Yes.
So, what do you make about Piers Morgan? I mean, he basically still slated the American friends.
Well, yes.
Well, what American friends he had over there? So what do you think about the schedule?
Well, it's going to be interesting.
I'm just going to go to the toilet and we'll keep.
Right, yep, of course.
Keep that going and talk about something and get involved with the chat.
Yes.
Is that understood?
Yep, definitely. Right.
Don't turn it off.
I know, Marcus, I know.
Well,
Yeah.
we probably should discuss about the government and Brexit.
Ah, yes.
Because it looks like a deal is now going to take place.
Yes. And, oh, right, yes. And also, Patisserie Valerie is also having troubles.
Who?
What did you say, Marcus? The company Patisserie Valerie is having troubles with its accounts. So we've lost lots of big shops in the high street. Do we think that this is just it's been a bad year? In fact, the finance chief. Oh, hang on. Patisserie Valerie rescue package to avoid the chain's collapse. Oh, right, okay. And largest. Okay. Whew. Well, let's hope that stays, because I will definitely miss having a strawberry slice from there.
Anyway, so what do you think about Brexit? Do you think a deal will be done with what we're hearing?
Well, listen, I don't know. Brexit is going to be an interesting one.
PM won't back permanent EU customs union.
Yes. So,
your thoughts on that?
Well, so let me get this straight. The customs union is a temporary trading agreement with the EU. While they get a proper deal, basically. Oh, okay. So it's gonna be interesting, and I just hope that we don't get into financial difficulty. This country,
They're still trying to. Jeremy Corbyn's still trying to get in, and we're all like, don't get Corbyn in. You know what I mean?
And Esther McVeigh, who is who is a Conservative politician, has declined to back Theresa May's Brexit plans. So this could mean that she could be out.
Yeah, Answer John Major's made some comments.
John Major? Where is he? Oh, yes, he says he's great sympathy for Mrs. May, termed the BBC's political thinking podcast that the way she's been treated by her colleagues is absolutely outrageous. He hit out at the not-so-subliminal bullying by Tories opposing her strategy to the middle of negotiations, and also criticised International Development Secretary Penny Mordaunt, who declined to give the PM's plan her exact backing when asked earlier this week.
You know what we say about Jeremy Hunt? He's now a defence secretary.
Yeah.
And he's basically been moaning about... he is the one that's basically been moaning about if we don't have a good deal, basically we won't be able to defend ourselves.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? And we'll just have to hope that Brexit will go well, and hopefully we do get a good deal. But obviously, we just do not know, do we?
We won't know until March, will we?
March 2019, which will also be having... that'll be our series finale of the debate, and also... No. Sorry, hang on. Yes, it will be. Will be our Brexit special and our series finale of the debate.
Yeah, Will?
Yes?
There is another thing that I want to get around to you on.
Okay.
Climate change. In America, we had one of the biggest hurricanes we had the biggest hurricane hit the west coast of California on...
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's killed a lot of people.
Okay.
And my advice is just get out of the way, you know.
Oh.
or seek shelter.
Yeah.
So what do you think about business? I mean, the massive costs here, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Look at Prince George in the picture.
Him?
No, Prince George falling over in
Oh yeah.
the UB frame moment.
Oh dear.
Might not have been as bad as what happened on Heart Radio this week.
Oh yeah.
You know the breakfast show that Joel and Lorna Bancroft do?
I don't know.
Well, they had Gino DiCaprio on. Or Gino, the celebrity chef.
Yeah.
And you know what happened?
What?
And it was shown, and it was on Lorna's Instagram account.
Yeah.
That while they were interviewing, it's like, oh, I love you, Laura. So basically, you know what he started to do?
What?
Take his top off and...
Oh, haha.
And you know what I mean. Seduce.
Yeah. Oh, Jack Brooksbank rather struggled when putting the gold wedding band on it. Oh dear. Well, it looks like it would have been a good addition for You Being Framed.
So what do you think about shows? Your thoughts on broadcasters? I know what you think.
I really don't know.
Do you think we need more comedy shows? I mean, do you think we need more comedy shows?
Maybe.
I mean, like I said, we don't need this, do we, at the moment? We don't need they said there's a brutal death. I mean, if you look at TV shows at the moment,
Yeah.
In Emmerdale, you've got Claire King's return ending this tonight.
Yeah.
Haven't you? With the falling over the balcony. You've got a brutal death next week. That's not what people want to hear, is it?
No.
But when do you think we need some happy things on TV? I am looking forward to next month when I'm a celebrity again.
I do not know.
What do you make of I'm a Celebrity and reality shows? I mean, I think it's
yeah, there's too much reality TV shows, and I had a little rant about Strictly being more important.
Should we discuss about that?
Yes, of course.
We said we were going to.
Now, of course, in the news, I'm sure you've heard the so-called Strictly curse. Now, this is when Katia Jones and Sean Walsh were photographed. Well, they got a bit drunk, and let's just say that things got a little bit out of hand. So the couple, however, have been voted to stay.
I've been voted to stay in the competition.
Well, hang on. Digital Spy viewers said yes, they'll keep them in the competition. The BBC has said has wanted to keep them in it, but will viewers vote for them because they're still angry about that?
What happened? Yeah. I mean, it's like you said, the Strictly curse. Look at former couples like Giovanni Pinson and Georgie May Foot in 2015.
Yeah.
They dated until July 16. Then
yes.
Then they split up, and then the newspaper rumors started about.
And it's called it's called the Strictly curse because it's called the Strictly curse because people, the celebrities growing closer to their partners. And listen, I have to be honest. I do think Strictly has perhaps had its day. I mean, come on, this has been going since 2004. And the thing that I did have a rant about is that I was fed up at the BBC prioritising Strictly over Doctor Who. So that meant pushing Doctor Who around in the schedules, and I don't mind it being on a Sunday. I don't. But it angered me that the BBC still thinks that Strictly is too important to be moved around. And, I don't mind Strictly. Strictly is one of the BBC's crown jewels in the schedule. I get that. But what is not acceptable is that it's more important than Doctor Who. They should both be important. They are both big shows on the BBC, and that is just not acceptable.
You said about the Strictly curse.
Yes?
You said about the Strictly curse. Remember Giovanni Pinson and Georgie May Foot?
Well, yeah.
And then the newspaper reported that Giovanni was going out with Katie. So.
Well, yes, but that wasn't the point.
No, but basically, they split up after a few months. It's always been the case.
Yes, of course.
And then it's like what happened in Giovanni's case.
Yeah.
And the newspapers got involved because they had seen Giovanni and Katie together Awards. But saying that was because in 2016. But however, that was because at the TV Choice Awards in March of 2016, and they were pictured just simply because they were pictured together.
Yeah.
Giovanni and Georgie were getting nominated because Strictly was being nominated, and Corey was being nominated as best soap. So
yeah.
And just because they were pictured, they got you know, that's the point with the Strictly curse is.
Yeah.
I mean, with other celebrities getting involved, as soon as they split up, it's almost like they go after whoever they wanted. Now, I don't know whether they wanted to do that with Georgie and Katie just simply because their characters happened to be working with Sam Ashton at the time, but
yeah.
Blaze Chesney and Corey, but whether they just picked it up as news and just wanted to do it, I don't know. But do you like the Strictly curse?
I don't care about the Strictly curse. I'm sorry, I do not care.
Or do you think it's time for them to go and get rid of it?
No, listen, I'm not interested in Strictly.
But in terms of Strictly, do you think Strictly should go off the air now?
Well, no, but I do think, look, they do have to be careful. And
of course they do. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's utterly ridiculous. I mean, the point is, you look at the award ceremonies that we're going to get. The problem is, this has brought big news stories in.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what was it last year about Amir Khan and the snake scandal?
Yeah.
And Snakegate. He was picturing a snake and not freaking out. As soon as it was I'm a celeb, he basically set up and deliberately pretended he was frightened of snakes, when he pulled where he pulled the snake out.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the chase? Do you think this weekend, with the way that they've put Doctor Who on and the chase is celebrity special, do you think they basically get 2 doses of Bradley Walsh?
Yes.
Do you like Bradley Walsh? I mean, he is a close friend of Philip and Holly.
Well,
what do you think,
Will? What do you mean?
We've seen in previous summers, Bradley Walsh, Philip Schofield, and Holly Willoughby going on holiday together and getting up to mischief, haven't we really?
Yeah.
Misbehaving.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is going to be very interesting.
So what do you think about Murray Walker? 95 on Wednesday he was. He was 95 on Wednesday.
William Roach, did you say?
No, I'm talking about Murray Walker.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Marcus. I'm just not used to this extended episode, but don't worry, we will get that I mean, this is just, I think, a one-off for the extended, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, what we're basically going to see is some tough scenes on TV. I mean, Ian McLeod has already said that he won't get rid of anybody. So we don't know what's going to happen with Katie's contract. What do you think is going to happen? You want to get rid of her. You want her to leave. I want her to leave.
Yes, so that we don't have to talk about her, of course.
But then we have to spark rumours of another show, though.
Look, I really do not care about Katie McGlynn. I'm sorry, I do not care.
Well, we need to have that conversation when it comes to it. We don't. Apparently, it's that contract. It wouldn't surprise me if that long contract's getting in the way.
Well,
you don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
No, well, of course we don't.
Do you think they should be keeping it back in the dark? Them in the dark, because
I don't.
They need to know soon, because, like I said, Lorna and her colleagues at Unity will want to do a big leavers. They like to do a big leavers party, don't they?
Yeah, we will see. I'm not sure.
I'll keep an eye on it. Won't...
Yeah, you watch it, because I certainly won't be, because I am fed up of Katie McGlynn. And
anyway, can we discuss about Maureen Lipman?
Yes.
Because she, Labour backbenchers a few weeks ago called ITV to sack her from Corrie because she's against. She said she can't vote for Jeremy Corbyn.
Yes.
So what do you think about that? Do you think ITV should sack her?
No.
I mean, she's only in because Jenny McAlpine's gone on maternity.
Yes.
So do you think ITV are right to basically put their nose in?
Well, it depends.
Personally, I think they have no right.
Well, we'll just have to see. Right, you're watching an extended edition of the debate for today. And is it a one-off extended edition, Marcus? Is it just for this week? It's an extended edition. Yeah. Which is why
we have to get the tough stuff out of the way first.
Yes, particularly the Bradley Walsh but yeah, we've done that now.
Yeah. So I mean, the thing is, for actors, it is emotionally draining, isn't it? With the tough.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if you read, but Katie said that she didn't want to do any reality TV, which I think is a shame because I would actually quite like to see her to laugh at. She said she won't do Dancing on Ice because she said it would be hell because she just knows she would end up breaking.
Ah, yes.
You know, ending up in a hospital.
Yes.
You know, with Dancing on Ice.
Yeah.
A lot of people, how many celebrities tend to end up at the hospital?
I'm not sure.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah, they do.
So basically, basically, we will find out a bit more tonight because in terms of stuff, I mean, we might find out a bit more when eventually they go on this morning, but basically, it's so tiring. She's been going to bed at like 7 p.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
PM at night, sorry, not in the morning.
Yeah.
Basically, when this storyline is over, and apparently it could be until April.
Yeah.
But one thing, and we know this is a tough storyline, but we don't need the newspapers.
No.
Full of it. I mean, it's in the showbiz section. She's been doing exclusive interviews, which you do for a big storyline like this.
Yeah.
We don't need it in the. I know it's in the health. It's not just in the showbiz headlines. It's in the health headlines. It's mentioned. It's being mentioned on radio stations, in political discussions.
Yeah.
Charities and Twitter.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's in your face until it ends.
Yeah.
And they've only just started to air the beginning of it.
Yeah.
It's effectively in your. I mean, in terms of their Christmas specials, Ian has said it will be a heartbreaking Christmas for Katie's character, but we don't.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen, whether she has to have an operation or. I would guess that her character's going to have to spend time in the hospital bed. But the problem is, do we want that on a festive season, which should be festive season? Oh, we're all going to be jolly, and then come Doctor Who's Christmas special, and then come to Corey's Christmas special. We're all going to be down in the dumps.
Yeah.
How tough do you think it is? I mean, I've seen in the interviews I've seen her do.
Yeah.
That Katie's done. She's tried to hold back the. I mean, the interview that she's done with the Metro last week. She's trying to hold back the tears. I mean, it is tough.
Yeah.
It is tough. I mean, it's like with Shane Ward when he did his major storyline.
Yeah.
The male suicide. Full of all emotions, and he struggled to hold back the tears, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and I think I know why. It's because of her family history with it.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Do you think it's easier with those? We should have discussed this earlier, but we'll discuss it now. Do you think it's easier if you have family history? I mean, Shane Ward's great granddad committed suicide, which helped him play out his character scenes. Katie's granddad died of prostate cancer. That's probably helping her play out.
Yeah.
The heart, you know, her character's heartbreaking and emotional scenes.
Yeah.
How is it easier when as a family, for families who have gone through this, to play out the heartbreaking?
Well,
I'm talking about psychological impact here.
Yeah, of course. Look, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And sorry, going back to that Doctor Who, but there was a deleted scene of Mandeep Gill's character Yaz trying to save Grace, Sharon D. Clark.
be back on Wednesday.
We will be back on Wednesday. We'll be back with we will, and of course I will talk about what I think about, of course, episode 2, The Ghost Monument, which is on at the slightly later time at 6:55 on BBC One. Wait, what? What? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, hang on. Ah, yes, of course. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very, very interesting. So we will see. So we're here until 5:30.
So what do you think about the BBC? Apparently, BT Sport. So, Craig Doyle's not doing they're not sharing the presenting duties with Susie Perry and Craig Doyle with MotoGP anymore. For next season, it's just Susie Perry because, of course, BT from Friday from tonight have got the start of the Heineken.
Yeah.
I've got the exclusive rights along with Channel 4 of the Heineken.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, BT Sport have just announced they've revealed Premier League TV games.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Festive games have just been announced for Sky and BT.
Yeah. Oh, have they? Oh, right. Okay. I will check them out.
BT have.
Okay. Right. BT Sport. Ah, here we go. Right. Okay. Oh, lovely. Right. So we have got. Okay. So we have Manchester United against Southampton. That's Saturday, the 1st of December. Manchester City face Watford on Tuesday, the 4th of December. Wednesday, the 5th of December, sees Arsenal and Manchester United. And Chelsea hosts Manchester City. That's at 5:30 p.m. on Saturday, the 8th of December. Leicester City have Tottenham Hotspur at 7:45. Yes. And then, of course, there's more of the Champions League. Fulham and West Ham United on the 15th of December. Cardiff and Manchester United, Saturday, the 22nd of December. And BT Sport head to Anfield as Arsenal will face Klopp and Liverpool on I think that's on the 22nd of December. So that is going to be amazing. So we've got FA Cup, Champions League, and Europa League and the Premier League. So that will be very interesting. Let's just see what Sky have got. Okay. Right. So Saturday, the 20th of October, Chelsea beat Manchester United. That's on Sky Sports at 12:30 p.m. Oh, yeah, sorry. Right, so let's see. Saturday, the 1st of December, Arsenal beat Spurs, so a London derby, and Liverpool v Everton, so 2 derbies on that day. Right, Tuesday the
Arsenal v Spurs. Tuesday the
4th of December, we have Manchester United v Arsenal, and we have that's the Then Wednesday, the 5th December, we have Spurs v Southampton. Mauricio Pochettino facing his old club, of course. Saturday, the 8th of December, we have Chelsea beat Manchester City. Saturday, the 15th of December, we have no big games on that.
Leicester versus Manchester City on Wednesday.
Yes.
Chelsea versus Manchester City.
Leicester City, you buffoon.
Chelsea versus Leicester City.
Wednesday, the 26th of December, we have got Watford v Chelsea, so that's again another London derby. Saturday, the 29th of December, we have got Liverpool v Arsenal. Tuesday, the 1st of January, we've got City v Liverpool. Sunday, the 12th of January, we've got Spurs v United. Saturday, the 19th of January, we've got Arsenal v Chelsea. Tuesday, the 29th of January, we've got no big games there. On Wednesday, the 30th of January, we've got
Liverpool versus Leicester City and Newcastle versus Man.
Yeah. Saturday, the 2nd of February, we got
City versus Arsenal.
Yes. Okay, and there you go. Oh, and my voice is getting tired. Well, we're going to be here for a few minutes, and then we'll tot off into the sunset. We will at 5:30. Oh, and well, thank you for watching. I know some of you will probably watch. If you want to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Line and Bun YouTube channel, and sorry, my review of Doctor Who went all wrong when I completely forgot, but I'm going to be doing a more in-depth review with my good friend Ben Moss making his debut tonight at 8 o'clock on my YouTube channel. So it's going to be very, very interesting, yeah, I'm really going to look forward to that.
Yeah, so what do you think is going to happen for the rest of the Doctor Who season? How do you think Jodie Whittaker's going to get up?
I think it's going to be... I'm really looking forward to it. I don't have any fears at all.
But you think Bradley Walsh is doing one more year?
No, I think Bradley Walsh is only doing this year.
Okay, so you think Bradley Walsh is only doing this year?
Yes, because of the chase, because the commitments, obviously, with the chase.
Anyway, big opinion, the big question that everyone is asking with Bradley Walsh is, no, we kind of think he's leaving. The big question is, a lot of people are saying on social media and asking Kenny on her social media account is, do you think ITV will get rid of, will tell Katie that she'll have to leave?
I don't know. And I'm not interested in Casey McGlynn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that's the big question, because she'll need to know soon, won't she, to plan.
Yes, she will. Oh, the sooner we don't talk about Katie McGlynn.
Well, because her family she doesn't want to leave, her mom doesn't want her to leave, because her brother will want her to look after her niece.
Yes. Anyway, the time is 5:30, so it's time for us to go. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next Wednesday at the time of, well, we'll work it out. Probably be normal time, but who knows. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. And if you want to see my Doctor review, it's on my channel at 8 with me and my good friend Ben Moss. So see you then. Bye.